Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm super duper hyped up right now. One, partly due to having a lot of coffee, but mostly because of Jo Yuri today. So yes, I'll be checking out her first comeback with Shhh, also known as Shhh, the MV for all of course. And I'm really curious what she has laid out this time around, not only in her title track here and then in the MV of it, but also her first mini album. I feel like as a solo artist, for her to receive a first mini album that quickly is a huge accomplishment to further settle her solo career and her identity as a soloist, most importantly. But I just remember loving Glassy so much because, one, due to it being so up my alley in terms of musical taste, and secondly, of course, Jo Yuri, I just really gravitate to her vocal tone so much. This was such a brilliant era, but now we're on to a new era. Really want to see what's up in terms of genre and pretty much everything. So enough talk, let's just get into Shhh now. Alright, so I brought it up here, Shhh by Jo Yuri. Unfortunately, the English captions are not readily available, but let's go. Oh. Whoa! What? What a start to the song! Great bass work with the percussion. And the snare work too. But I really love how bright sounding it is so far. Oh, where's this going? Yes! Yes, Jo Yuri! Man! This song is so uplifting. Wow. Ooh. The verse 2. Guys, I'm in love with this song so far. Just what I'm hearing, overall soundscape wise, to the vocal delivery and how positive and fun the song is. And just the aesthetics in this MV are so up my alley. This bridge. Okay. Whoa! Yeah! Man! She really took the pop rock route. And it suits her so much. Wow! Wow! So, love Shh by Jo Yuri. First of all, I love how this song literally screams summer and is so perfect for summer. Just imagine a hot day drinking a cold drink, or like, you know, having the window down and while you're driving in a car and stuff and just having the breeze blow by. It's that type of song, yet it's not using the genres that tend to be catered towards, you know, the summer. A very typical genre for the summertime is tropical house and such, and I cannot believe it. This is so surreal that she took the pop route this time, the pop rock route, sorry, this time around. First of all, it's hard to get it off of my mind after the first listen, but this is very on par to Smiley by Yena. Very uplifting, infectious with the positive vibes and all. And I feel like at the end of the day, we truly need more positive songs in the scene today. And like, sure, she's taken the pop rock route, which is being used ever so slightly these days by many groups and solo artists as well. And if anything I've learned, the retro influences, the rock influences have been a great trends that are added into the K-pop scene all in all. But I feel like it's the matter of how you utilize those influences and genres when you release music. And by no means Jo Yuri taking the pop rock route is like, you know, done in a typical kind of manner. I just love how the arrangement is very standard with it, right? It's like intro with that starting of the intro and that verse 1, but the tone is set immediately in the intro and verse 1 right away. It doesn't take time. It's not slow with the start of the song, right? The positive energy is consistent throughout the entirety of this song, and nothing lets up. And I really think it's mostly due to Jo Yuri herself, and just in unison with the overall production of this song. Like, shout out to everyone behind the scenes working with her, because they did a phenomenal job in complimenting her, especially the people who did this MV for Jo Yuri. And once that chorus hit, man, oh man, literally one of the best choruses, as well as refrains, the refrain after the chorus, that I've heard this year. Seriously, guys, I've heard hooks like 7.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, and then good amount of some 9s here and there. And I always emphasize, you don't need super catchy hooks to have a good song. Sometimes hooks are forced way too much to the point where it feels forced or overly done and repetitive. But in this case, I feel like the hooks in this song are extremely catchy, infectious in the most positive way, and are not overdone and saturated by any means. There's like a nice pop to it, per se, and it works with the pop rock genre that she utilized in this clearly. Another thing, though, is I really love how this song really showcases multiple sides of Jo Yuri in terms of vocal techniques, and even the choreo added into it. Once the chorus hit with the choreo, I was super creative with it. Speaking of being creative with it, I love how creative what the word love was utilized in this. It was not just like love, it's LOVE, and also LUV. LUV, the other spelling of love, or the slang spelling of love, which I thought was super creative with it, kept the song very refreshing per se. I think that's the right word to put it, to describe it. If you want to use one word to describe this song, very refreshing. Other word would be positive and uplifting. Uplifting, I said it before, it's just great hearing another uplifting song, but this time coming from Jo Yuri herself. And wow, what a first comeback. I can't even imagine how the B-sides are gonna go, especially how I loved when I saw the initial titling, like the waltz in her first mini album. I think another thing that I loved in this is how the percussion instruments and the rock elements and instruments added into the song provided that infectious feel and drive to the song with Jo Yuri. And what I mean by that is, as the song progressed and progressed, the rock influences, the elements and instruments and stuff became more prominent with it, more impactful with it. But then right from the get-go, if I recall correctly, there was a bit of the cowbell work, not the 808 cowbells, but the standard cowbell works. That's why I'm talking about percussion instruments. I heard a bit of shakers. I heard multitudes of very dynamic percussion instruments utilized in this. Don't even get me started with that lively guitar that adds to it a lot. Otherwise known as the rhythm guitar, the rhythmic guitar, and all that we know that I sort of describe at times as psychedelic feel type of guitar that just makes things so lively and uplifting and such. But we're gonna have to dive back into this. Clearly, if it wasn't clear enough, guys, this was a 10 out of 10 for me upon first listen. And I feel like this song is just more than just it feels like a song made for summer. It can be listened beyond summer, and I think that's a key thing with this release. You know, as some of us may know, we're gearing up slowly but surely for the summer based releases or songs that suit summer. In this case, Love really suits summer. And I was surprised though, you know, prior to this month, we're in June already. Wow, it's crazy, right? But in May, we didn't get that much bright sounding songs, but to really kick off this month with Jo Yuri is just everything. And then I'm gonna point out some key vocal moments in this song that really got me and really shows why I really love Jo Yuri and the way she presents herself, delivers herself vocally, and also throughout the MV. So let's bring it up here from the start. Let's do this. Perfect. More coffee here. You hear that? You hear that? A bit of the cowbell work, not too loud with it. I'll show. I'm gonna point it out. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. But all in all, I really love that bass and snare work in this, really keeping the pacing of the song, setting everything correctly with Jo Yuri. But remember how I was saying on my first listen and first watch is that the aesthetics in this MV are so up my alley in terms of taste, like a bit of emoji work there shown with at the start here, right? Yeah, with the laptop, and the way that they utilize some of these sets were very creative with it and made things more fun. And I feel like it really matches the mood and the positive feel-good vibes in the song, right? There's that psychedelic guitar, that rhythm guitar. Now here we hear the shakers in the back. Some claps. That is so cool. That is so cool how it's brought into the chorus like that with the choreography. Like, this has to be a key moment, like, in the choreography. Seriously. That is so smooth with it, you know? It's just, it works. The work done from like the overlaying of the effects and like the cuts in this are done so well. I'm sorry guys, as much as I have a lot of musical knowledge from school, a part of me as someone who's trying to improve my editing skills on the side just as a hobby, this is just so beautiful, this MV. Just from the warm tones to like the warm tones in this living room here that you can tell with the color correcting, as well as of course the vibrant color palette that they utilize in this. Vibrant, but also they did use neon lights later on. A little bit more amplifying of the guitar. I love how the transition with it, like just the hitting of the drums, the breakdown of the drums, the transition into here. But yeah, all in all, like the chorus and the refrain, or if you want to view it as a post-chorus, super extremely catchy and not overdone with it. Yeah, but now we're in verse 2. Just how she delivers that, those two words, new avenue, how she drags that avenue part, new avenue, it's so smooth with it, that drag, that glide right there. Pre-chorus again, and then let's bring it back. Shoot. So cute. See what I'm saying? Like, this has to be one of my favorite scenes right here. I don't know like what kind of scene this is, whether it's like a roller blade kind of area or a gymnasium of some sort, or yeah, it's looking like maybe even a park. Okay, but nonetheless, I really love the lighting, you know, like she's glowing. Like, I love the violet or like purple lighting, like that's shining off of her and all the backup dancers here. And just when I thought, right, when it couldn't get better, this bridge, I love how it takes it back. It takes it back and... oh. That's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that she can keep us engaged in this bridge, it just... it sort of makes me feel kind of pensive, kind of like sad almost, right? The way that she captivates us with her voice in a way that, like, she can evoke all this emotion is spectacular. I've emphasized this a lot when it comes to soloists and sometimes for special groups that I love a lot, or is the reason why I love those groups and solo artists, is that are all capable of evoking emotion. Having a good song is one thing. I say this time and time again. I know, but if you're able to provide more depth, whether it's lyrically or symbolically in the MV, or even evoke emotion in your vocal work and project yourself and to really add to the meaning and message in the song or the mood of the song, it just turns it to whole different levels beyond this planet. Seriously, guys, just oh my goodness. The snapping, oh, the vocal sampling. Now, the fact that I love how they start adding some brass sounds, I believe trumpets. Some more vocal sampling, or Jo Yuri or someone else. Oh, I love how it makes things feel more heightened per se. And then we can bring it back to a very huge climax to the song. Yeah, all in all, the vocal layering is done so great in this. See what I'm saying? How the rock instruments and elements became more prominent near the ending of the song to really add to the whole climax and finish it off so well. And just when you thought like it couldn't be more lively than this, like wow, just. Yet quite quirky with it at times. Brilliant, you know, from that I think the way how these scenes are laid out is so creative. Same room, on the laptop, and like she's just having a whole blast, you know, having her time of the life, and all of a sudden, you know, she's back in the same room. But look at this, all the balloons added, you know, all these decorations added, you know, it's like, wow. What a splice of a life type of envy and song, truly, guys. Gotta give it to everyone behind the scenes, Wake One, Jo Yuri, and actually I'm really curious who worked on this actually. So let's see, let's see. I'm not gonna be surprised if it's gonna be individuals or a team that I know of. Okay, La 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 Studio, Evdonk, of course, working with a lot of major artists, especially, if I recall correctly, Twice, gonna double check here. Yeah, Into the Island, Wadada, yeah. ITZY, right? Mafia in the Morning. Yep, huge names. Criminal, Taemin. But Cassiopeia, album Norquest. Yeah, I'm so familiar with all these. Cho Yoon Kyung. I love Cho Yoon Kyung so much in terms of lyrics. I'm very familiar with a lot of her works. And also, we have The Proof. The Proof, I have seen a lot, especially in my album reviews. Most heavily, I think it was during my full album review for Bobby of Icon and such. But it just seems like every song, the lyrics done by Cho Yoon Kyung, and apparently, of course, Donk, just it makes those songs so special, right? And let me give you some examples from Jo Yoon Kyung. right? Lotto by EXO, Mago by G-Friend, Queendom by Red Velvet. The list truly goes on. That's Okay by D.O., one of my all-time favorite songs. Touch by NCT 127. Like, what's there not to love in terms of lyrics and overall soundscape to this song, and the vocal direction that was done for this? Whoever like vocal directed Jo Yuri in this, I gotta give so many props to them to be able to showcase her voice in this kind of manner. And all in all, guys, yep, still 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. I'm gonna have to end up popping the album at some point and do that album review of Course and whatever special videos are coming out for Jo Yuri, so stay tuned. Can't say exactly when, having a lot of catch up, but I feel like this summer is the time, the perfect time to do so. But take care as always, guys. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about Jo Yuri and her new song called Love. Shh. Literally probably gonna be on my top 22 songs of 2022 by the end of this year. Not gonna lie. But as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are. This has been Garrison as always, and peace.